themselves and society to establish schools, colleges, and other higher education institutes, and these have many advantages. The first advantage is that it helps to increase the competency or comparative efficiency of the public sectors. There will be competition. And then the second thing is that it will help to reduce the financial burden on states and also helps for the decentralization of higher education. And the next thing is that India is a populous country, and like that many other countries are very populous. So there are rising demand for students' education. So privatization is the only way to tackle the situation. And the next thing is that privatization also helps to meet the country's commitment to liberalization, globalization, and privatization also. And we have also look onto the fact that the deterioration of administration and unhealthy practices, the only thing to tackle is to bring up so many other private institutions, because the government can't go on building up new institutions because it will be a financial burden for them, and also it will affect the other.
Your time up. Against the motion, your time starts now.
Privatization of education started in 1995 when the private university bill was introduced in Rajya Sabha. After that, what we saw that happened was literally education being a commodity. Right now, anybody who has money can buy or sell education as they please, as Kailash Satyarthi said. Equity is compromised due to privatization of education. Simply taking an example, when you go to a hospital and you see a doctor with the name AIMS next to their qualification and another doctor who has qualified from some other college, where will you go? You will go to the doctor who has qualified from AIMS. You will go to the doctor who has qualified from a government medical college. This itself proves the fact that government colleges give out better education than the ones that the private colleges give out. Better placements are seen in IITs, NITs, NIFT, KUSAT, and TKM of Kerala. And why is that so? These are all government aided or government colleges. And this also proves that quality of education is much better given in government colleges rather than private institutes. Also, another thing that...
Your time up. Now you have 4 minutes and your time starts now.
According to the survey conducted by Dimple Phale and Aditi Anish in Jabalpur over 200 public and private institutes, they are saying that there are some advantages of private institutions over public institutions, the first one being infrastructure. Private sector has so many higher education institutes where the infrastructure is very good, like library facilities and etc. Same is the case of teaching methodology also. The teachers in private sector use more modernized techniques, while the public sector always, so many of them stick on to conventional methods.
Along with all this infrastructure, something else that you need to give the students is the choice to choose their whatever higher education system that they want to choose. In private education system or in private colleges, what you can see is there is a rigid schedule of degrees that you can choose. Degrees like for astronomy, agronomy and all that is only present in most public colleges in today's world. And that is something you need to know. Also about another point is that various schemes, that is money grants are given in government colleges, like the ESI scheme, e-grants, etc. is given in government colleges and is not capable to be given in private institutes.
In order to have a choice, we have to first enter into an institution. If only government colleges are there, many students won't be able to get an higher education. Privatization helps the students to get more education. I mean, there are more demand for education, there are more students. So the privatization is the one that helps us to take admission.
Clear.
See, education is about giving quality education. That is what you need to give. And education is not only the rote learning system that you see in private colleges. In government college, what you can see is you can broaden your horizons. You can understand various aspects of life. For example, the introduction of political parties in government colleges. What they do, they inculcate the sense of responsibility in students and understanding the societal problems that happen around you.
We can't clearly say that private institutes are always taking for profit. There are many institutions that are striving to give better education to the students. So we can't just say that, oh, they are corrupt and the public institutes are always better. Public institutes, they have some problems, like the teachers may not be able to complete the portion, like they will have the salary, so they will not be striving to complete their portions.
Clear.
See, who can give better education? Only teachers who are better trained can give better education. So the teachers who teach in a government college, they write their PSC, they go through all those interviews and everything, and they come up with optimum type of educational system. And the teachers who teach in a private institute, they just need to give money and they can get it. Okay, so better quality of education can be given in government colleges.
Teaching ability cannot be looked upon just as your grades. When you compare your grades with teaching ability, it's a very different thing. Being a teacher, it enlightens students, and if you have better grades, that doesn't mean that you are a good teacher. And the next thing is that in private sector, the teachers also have a competition among themselves, because they have to stay good so that they can stay in the organization, so they will give their best.
Okay, come with new points. You already mentioned it before, please.
Another disadvantage of privatization is the fact that they literally give reservations on the basis of your religious merit. That is, you can see in various colleges like St. Albert's, and there are colleges that give out reservations for Muslim category or Christian category or NSS category. According to the case of state of Tamil Nadu versus Shyam Sundar case, they said that a child should receive the quality of education irrespective of their religious or social background. And that is not being done in a private institute, but is being very well done in a government institute.
Out to you, please.
Government higher education also has reservations like those for the economically weak section and also for the people of SC, ST. So we can't say like that they are giving equitable education to everyone. And so I want to say that privatization gives greater thrust to professional and technical education in the state and has led to the proliferation of self-financing colleges, which has given a greater thrust to these colleges.
Kindly be specific to the topic, please. Yes.
According to a study done by Robert Young, and the article was published in BMC Journal, it said that the students who studied in an institute that promoted a religion other than the religion they believed in.
And your time up. Thank you so much. Girls, kindly come forward, both of you, and shake your hands. A good applause for both of them.